I always loved wearing my jiu-jitsu clothes. It was a form of identity. It was a way of telling the world, here's what I'm about. And to be honest, it was all the clothes I got for free, and I didn't want to go shopping and buy actual clothes. So I've basically only ever worn jiu-jitsu clothes my whole life, at least the last 10 years. And I remember we had these sweatshirts from Professor Almeida's school, and it would say jiu-jitsu way of life on them. And I would have to explain that to people. Like, what is the jiu-jitsu way of life? And it's kind of hard to answer, but I realized that what it really is simply a life of personal development where you're always trying to get better and you're always aiming up. And the great part about jiu-jitsu is that it's so all-encompassing and it requires so much sacrifice and behavior change that the changes you make for jiu-jitsu apply everywhere else in your life. You sleep better, you eat better, you're a better steward of your time. You realize that, oh, I'm not in as good a shape as I thought I was. So you start doing cardio and exercising, and it just improves every area of your life. And that's what it is on the physical side. But on the mental side, I think a jiu-jitsu way of life is one in which you are stoic in the face of adversity. Think of being mounted. You have a 300-pound dude on top of you trying to choke you, but you're calm, you're relaxed. Your heart rate's not even elevated. You're just chilling underneath there. That's the way we want to interact with adversity in the world. That whenever the flood comes, you're level-headed and you're calm, and you learn to address the situation in the most productive way without emotion. That's what a jiu-jitsu way of life is. It's being a steward of your health and your body, but being a steward of your mind and not allowing the stress of the day to take you over and impede your ability to experience this amazing place and have joy and love every day of your life, because we can. It's a choice. And that's something jiu-jitsu has taught me, is that it's always a choice. That when I'm in training, I can choose to quit, or I can choose to keep going, or I can choose to do one more round, or I can choose not to. And the quality of my life is the summation of all those little choices throughout the day. And a jiu-jitsu way of life is taking the efficiency you have on the mat and applying that to your everyday life. In jiu-jitsu, we only move at the right time with the right tool. When you learn to work that way in the world, life gets a lot easier. And jiu-jitsu becomes the schema through which you interpret all of your experience. That's what it is for me. Jiu-jitsu taught me that everything is a problem to be solved and that there's always a solution, or at least there's an optimal solution. And it's there. I just have to look clearly and be patient and have open eyes and go the way the path is telling me to go. So that's what a jiu-jitsu way of life is. It's a body, mind, and spirit, and it's a way of interacting in the world in the most productive and healthy way to maximize your time while you're here. And it's to be a good influence on the people around you. The best part about jiu-jitsu is that just by taking a class, you help out so many people. You are a tool by which your training partner achieves their goal of weight loss or skill acquisition or just making a new friend. So a jiu-jitsu way of life is one of personal development in the most efficient way, but a way in which that development is good for the people around you. That's what jiu-jitsu has taught me, and that's what I think it is for all of us. So when we say a jiu-jitsu way of life, we're saying that we're learning to live the way we train on the mat. Hey friends, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please subscribe to our page. My goal is to share the positive aspects of jiu-jitsu with as many people as possible. And my hope would be that we can serve you through this medium so that you keep training hard, keep aiming up, and you really understand what jiu-jitsu is in the context of your life. If you like these videos, please like or comment, and I look forward to hearing from you. Be well and keep aiming up.